guys, from this strip, you'll be able to know if you're negative, if you're positive, or if you have an invalid result. If you're negative, that is fine. But then if you're positive, then you should be happy that you're having a baby. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a different thing. Most of you know what this is and what it is used for. But first and foremost, this video is not encouraging any kind of sexual misconduct or any kind of sexual misbehavior, okay? But to create awareness for young married women out there, young old married women out there who don't really know how to use these products to get accurate results from their homes, okay? So if you're a returning subscriber, thanks a lot. And if you're new to this channel, if you're seeing this face for the first time, it's your baby girl Dara, a Nigerian student YouTuber schooling in Abia State, okay? And please subscribe if you haven't. Like this video so this information could reach as many other persons who would love to hear it, okay? So guys, in this video I'm going to be telling you guys what the PT strip is used for, how you can use it, and how you can interpret its readings, okay? So guys, what is a PT strip? A PT strip is a pregnancy test strip in full that you can use to run or detect if you're pregnant from your home without going to the hospital to run various kind of tests, okay? So guys, we have different kind of test strip. We have the ones from the Assurance brand, Good News brand, but the one I have here is from the Assurance brand. But so far as you get it from a good pharmacy store, from a good chemist store, then you're good to go, okay? Now, some persons might ask, how can this little thing help to tell or detect your pregnancy status? For you to be able to run this test, you should have your urine or your serum, okay? We all are familiar with what a urine is, but we don't really know what a serum is. A serum is a clear fluid that you could get from your blood when you extract your blood and put it in a test tube in the absence of EDTA, ethylene diamine tetracetic acid, which is an anticoagulant that helps to clot your blood. In the absence of this EDTA, your blood tends to differentiate into different levels, they filtrate, and then the serum which floats on top as a clear fluid, okay? For you to be able to use your urine, there should be traces of HCG. HCG is a hormone produced by the trophoblast cells of the embryo to detect maternal pregnancy. And these trophoblast cells is what lead to the production of the placenta. So you can just say that the HCG is a hormone produced by the placenta of the embryo to detect maternal pregnancy. Now, this hormone has to be present in your urine for it to be able to detect your pregnancy status, okay? It is advisable to use your early morning urine because that is the time when your urine is concentrated, and that is when you have high traces of HCG in your urine. You can use your urine from any time of the day, but early morning urine is the one that is more concentrated, that tends to have high deposit of HCG. So guys, from this strip, you'll be able to know if you're negative, if you're positive, or if you have an invalid result. If you're negative, that is fine. But then if you're positive, then you should be happy that you're having a baby. You could still get an invalid result from this test strip. Why? Probably you don't have high deposit of HCG in your urine. That is why it's advisable for you to use your early morning urine when the deposit of the HCG will be high. It could also be as a result of ectopic pregnancy when your uterine tissue is found in other places aside from your uterus, okay? It could also be due to menopause or problems, you're having problems with your ovaries. But then when you get an invalid result, you don't need to be scared or afraid. Probably you didn't really take the precautions for you to get an accurate result. This will make you perform this test again with another PT strip. But then if you still get an invalid result, then you need to go see a doctor, you need to go talk to a doctor, okay? Water can also be a factor for you to get an invalid result. First and foremost, before you use the PT strip, you should ensure that the strip is dry for you to get an accurate result. When you tend to use a wet PT strip, you might not get an accurate result because the strip is analyzing both the water and both your urine. Most of you might not know how this strip looks inside this packet. It has a beautiful package, and most of you don't really know how it looks like. So I'm going to be revealing it to you guys and teaching you guys how to use the strip and giving a practical example here for you all to see, okay? So guys, I'm just going to open it right now. And before you purchase any PT strip, always ensure that it is sealed properly. make sure you don't bend the strip, okay? So once you open it, you just pull it from here.
Who they check out?
Yeah, this is what it looks like. Notwithstanding the big package is a really tiny something, okay? I'm sure you guys can see how it looks. So to run this test is not really hard. So I'm going to be showing you guys in this video how to perform a pregnancy test at home to get your accurate results, okay? So guys, we'll be using a urine sample for this test, and here is our urine sample plus our P2 strip. As you dip this strip into the sample, you need to ensure that the level of urine does not exceed this marked blue line here. As you can see, there's a marked blue line on the strip that is very thick. You need to make sure that the level of urine does not exceed that mark, okay? While you dip in the strip into the urine, you dip this in for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then this strip absorbs your urine and the urine moves up the strip, okay? As you can see, something is moving up the strip. Look well, you can see something moving up the strip, all right? So after a while, you bring out this strip from your sample and leave it to read for a while for you to get your accurate results. So guys, we've already performed the test, and I'm sure you saw that because I showed you guys the process. And yeah, this is the result. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the person right here is negative, so we're not expecting a baby, okay? How can you interpret the readings of your result when you have performed this test? Now, if you're negative, it just shows you a single red line. But then, if you're positive, it shows you two different lines, two different red lines, one on the control part and one on the test part. Because this strip has a control part and a test part. If the line appears on the control part, which is the part closer to this say shaded blue, then you're negative. But then if two lines appear, then if two red lines appear, then you're positive and you should be getting ready to have your baby, okay? But then how would you know if you have an invalid result? When you have an invalid result, this line does not really appear way up here. It appears below, closer to this part, and then you can say you have an invalid result, or the line does not even appear at all. But then you can use a second strip to perform this test, so you know if probably you're having a problem or if the fault is from the strip itself, okay? I've already told you guys what could lead to you having an invalid result. It could be due to the presence of water, or you having ectopic pregnancy, or you approaching your menopause, or you having problems with your ovaries, okay? But in any of these, always ensure that if problems arise or if you get any kind of misinterpretation, ensure you see a doctor, okay? Don't forget to check the expiration date of the strip you're purchasing before you buy it, okay? And don't also forget, because it is also advisable for you to use your early morning urine, because it's at that period your urine has high deposit of HCG, which is the human chronic gonadotrophin hormone, which detects maternal pregnancy. And if the strip cannot detect it, it might lead to you having an invalid result. So guys, I hope this video has passed down an information or has helped you answer some questions you've been asking yourself, and has also showed you the way you can perform a pregnancy test, okay? Please do subscribe if you haven't. Like this video so this information could go worldwide, nationwide, and to many other persons who would love to get this kind of information, okay? And to my next video, bye bye.